Hey Travis kiddos, let's do some phonemic awareness. I have two activities for you today. The first is alliteration. Alliteration means that you have a bunch of words that start with the same sound. So listen to this sentence. 5 fat frogs float for fun. Let me say it again. 5 fat frogs float for fun. What sound do you hear at the beginning of all of those words? Do you hear that sound? 5 fat frogs float for fun. So that's an alliterative sentence with the sound at the beginning. Can you think of two other words that start with maybe fit or fast or first? What can you think of? You can put it in the comments. Now I'm going to say a few sentences and I want to see if you can figure out what sound is making it an alliteration. The first sentence is Pam plays piano. Pam plays piano. What sound do you hear at the beginning of those words? Now you could say Pam plays the piano and you still have some alliteration in there, but not every single word has to start with the p sound. But I hear p at the beginning of Pam plays piano. Can you think of other words that start with p? Think of two of them. Here's the next sentence. Bob bakes bread. What sound do you hear at the beginning of those words? Bob bakes bread. Can you think of a word or two that also start with that sound? I'm hearing the b sound. So hopefully you found two b words to go with Bob bakes bread. Here's the next sentence. Ruth runs races. Ruth runs races. What sound do you hear at the beginning of those words? And can you think of two more? I hear r at the beginning of Ruth runs races. What other words did you think of? Maybe rent, rack, rally. Lots of good words you could think of. Last one. Dave digs ditches. What sound do you hear at the beginning of Dave digs ditches? What's the alliteration there? Can you think of two other words that start with that sound that could go with that sentence? Two d words? You can put all those words into the comments if you'd like. Now let's switch gears and do some segmenting. Segmenting is when we take a word and pull apart all the sounds. You can stretch them out, you can chop them up, you can just say the sounds separately, your choice. So if I said the word sit, we would split it up into s, it, or s, it. Okay? So I will do a couple with you, and then you do the rest on your own. Here are the words. It. Let's stretch it out. It. It. Two sounds in it. How about in six? S, ix. S, ix. How about fix? Ix. Ix. What about fit? It. It. Now you're on your own for the next few. Fin. Can you segment fin? How about win? Can you segment win? Pin. Can you separate all the sounds in pin? How about will? How many sounds in will? Separate them all out. How about him? him. And last one, hill. Could you separate out all the sounds and segment the word? I bet you did. Great job and happy learning.